So I'm willing to bet many of you have seen something exactly like this and have probably even filled one out, because chances are 75 to 90% of you have. And this is a CPA offer, and for those of you that don't know, and I'm sure most of you do, if not all, that means cost per action. So here's a typical example of an email submit offer. So what you're seeing is get your $125 Burger King gift card here. And how do you do that? Supposedly, you put in your email address and you apply.
Yeah, and we love to promote offers like this because anything that has name brand on it, for instance, like with Burger King, or if you can get something that says Walmart, or even an Amazon gift card, people are gonna convert on that because they know those names already, and there's that element of trust where they actually think that the offer is being sponsored by Burger King, so they're thinking, well, of course I'll give my email, because I'm gonna get a $125 gift card from Burger King. They actually think the offer comes from Burger King, which of course you and I know it's not, unless you don't know that. But how that really works is that the person that put this together, they're just basically trying to get you into their funnel. Now, they're going to pay you probably about $1.50 for filling this offer out, but you have to remember that the bean counters, or the people that actually do the numbers, they know that the emails aren't worth as much to them as getting them into the funnel. So once they can get their email put in, there's a certain amount of percentage of people that will continue all the way through the funnel. So it's worth it to pay you $1.50 because they're going to get somebody that's actually going to end up buying something at the end of the funnel. And that's really what they're trying to do. And the purchase could end up being maybe like $100 or $150. So you know what? To give you $1.50 is very, very cheap for them. Now, here's a typical example of a zip submit offer. And as I just mentioned, zip submits as well as email submits, they pay like $1.50 per, but remember, now nobody is really looking for somebody's zip codes. Obviously, you can go through the postal records and get all the zip codes you want. Why are they wanting somebody to put their zip code in? Well, remember, small steps lead to larger steps. So if they know, again, that on their averages, a certain percentage of people that do put their zip code in are going to continue all the way through the funnel, and they're going to end up converting into maybe like $100 to $150 purchase. So to give you, again, $1.50 is very cheap for that type of traffic and those types of people to convert on. Now, we prefer to go after the higher paying offers versus the ones that pay only $1.50 per action, because often you can spend just as much time promoting a cheap offer as you can to promote a more profitable one. But keep in mind this: when you're actually looking for somebody to actually come out of their pocket to buy something, well, that's going to be a little bit harder to convert versus those little quick email and zip submits. So it's kind of a flip of a coin sometimes, and it depends on your traffic. So if you're getting a ton of traffic, but perhaps maybe the traffic isn't the type of people that's like what's called a buyer's list, you may want to go ahead and promote the email and zip submits because you're going to make the money on volume. But if you have a stronger list or better traffic, that's when you might want to actually start promoting things for sale or something that takes more time to fill out because you're going to get paid more money. Now, the next module is coming up. We're going to go a lot more in depth when it comes to which offers to promote and which offers convert best. But the main thing I want to impress upon you is that our favorite, most profitable offers are the loan offers, and many of these offers can pay $100 or even more for each person that you can get to sign up. For instance, an offer just like this, where it says, don't wait, get the cash you need now, immediate results, bad credit, okay, cash fast and easy. Something like this would convert really well. And again, you can get paid $100 or more for somebody who's looking for fast cash. Perhaps maybe they're looking for even like debt consolidation, like this offer right here, where it's saying, do you qualify for credit card debt relief? And you got to remember, there's so many people in this country as in around the world that really need financial help. So that's one thing that they do go to, is they research online ways to have debt relief. So we use the techniques that we teach in this course, though, to actually create large groups on Facebook for people who are in debt. And then the people of our groups are also interested in, of course, many different things related to debt. For instance, loan offers, car loans, equity loans, and so on. So we offer tons of links to advice with regards to debt relief, and then what we do is we turn around and offer them CPA offers too. Now, the best CPA networks that we have found that are paying the highest amounts and have the biggest selection of high converting offers are as follows, and we're going to go through each one of these one by one. Now, one of the networks that we like to work with is PureFly, but it's not just PureFly, so don't think, hey, I've heard this a million times. The thing you want to promote on PureFly that works really well for us is your as seen on TV offers. And of course, the reason for that is because what does it mean? As seen on TV, people have seen it on TV. So when it does come across their computer, they're like, oh, I already recognize that. I trust it. You know what? I was thinking about buying that the other day. Let me go ahead and grab it now. So you can see what's converting, and they've got these things here called Family Bible Films, and obviously on certain TV networks this commercial is probably run quite a few times, and it's converting really well. The conversion rate on this is 16.67%, which is huge. So you got to figure also the EPCs are $2.25 as well. So, and your payout is $12.25 for every one you convert on. And as I say, this thing is their number one. It's doing really great. I also like to promote the other offers, which are more of your health type offers. For instance, like this one here called Amazing Arms. Now, something like that is people love this type of stuff because everybody wants to stay in shape, and they sit home and they see these commercials and it says, oh, it's so easy to get in shape. All you got to do is just buy this product. And, probably yourself, if you've ever bought maybe weights for your house or something like that, how often are you really going to use that stuff? Probably not, but it converts like crazy. And as you can see, again, the conversion rate on this is pretty close to the Family Bible Films. It's at 15.38% conversion. Not as high of EPCs, but you know what? If you can drive traffic to this, which we're going to show you later on in the course how to do that, your payout is $8 per. So it's really great. So here's another one, for instance, that we like to promote, and it's actually the Ab Rocket. The payout on this is really great, and it's $24.50 for every single one that you can sell. And you can see why, because if you actually look at the landing page, which is another thing that we're going to go over in the course coming up, some of the modules, is you want to check your landing pages before you promote something, because you may find something in there that's not going to convert quite as well. And we're going to show you also that what you could do is create a pre-sale landing page, and you want to grab those emails too. And another thing that I always say that you want to keep an eye on is you want to find something where they're not just asking for an email, because you're not trying to build their list by promoting their offers. You want to make sure that it's basically just an order button where the people find it very easy to order the product. Now, if there is an exit pop where when somebody goes ahead and clicks the window and goes ahead and gets out of it and an exit pop comes up, that wouldn't stop me from promoting it. But I don't want to see somebody trying to list build off of my traffic. If they're trying to do that, I say forget it, and I'm not going to promote it. But something like this, again, as seen on TV offers, I love promoting these things. They convert all day long because of the fact that, again, it's, as we mentioned before, it goes hand in hand with what we were saying, which is the well-known products. So, for instance, the Burger King offers, people like that convert really well on those because they've already seen that, they've heard of it, and they know it. So let's go ahead and take you into the next one that we really love, and we're getting a ton of great results on as well. Now, another one that I really love, and it's called the W4 Network, and the reason that I love this one a lot is because it has a ton of insurance zip submit offers, and you have to remember that things that are easy to promote online are things that people research. So as I mentioned earlier, a lot of people research how to get a loan or perhaps maybe credit card consolidation, debt relief, things like that. So, obviously if they're putting that into Google, somehow pops up your CPA offer, a link to it, you're going to be the person standing right in front of them, getting them to convert on your CPA offer. And that's the same thing with insurance. A lot of people go online and they'll go ahead and they'll research insurance rates and ways to get their insurance rates down, things like that. Well, if you're the person that's going to serve up the CPA offer to them, then you're going to obviously get paid pretty well. And that's why I love W4 Network, because again, they have a lot of insurance zip submits. And, again, the insurance zip submits, they don't pay a huge ton of money. They pay $1.50 on average. But at the same time, you can make great money on volume. So that's, of course, a reason that you should be promoting these zip submits.
Now, here's a great one that I love. This is Market Health, and it's a CPA network based all on different health products. And it's great because everybody's heard of Dr. Oz, right? So Dr. Oz has his own show, and he promotes these products all the time. So basically, you have kind of like free advertising, because what happens is people watch his show, they absolutely love him. He talks about a product such as Garcinia cambogia, or this green bean coffee extract, and next thing you know, people are online looking these up and trying to buy them. And this is a website where you can reach any of these types of products and sell these types of products that people are always interested in. Everybody's always interested in health and how to feel better, how to look better, and whatnot. Now, this website's also really great because it's going to give you a lot of different help, and also, you have advanced tracking on here where it's going to help you track what you're selling. It has high conversion rates, top payouts. We really like it because there's the highest commissions in the industry here, and of course we all love the recurring income. And there's always exclusive offers, so they're always giving you some type of offer where maybe it's going to give you a higher payout that time or something like that. And of course, another great thing is the free resources such as landers and banner pages and more.
That's exactly right. And you really can't go wrong promoting CPA health related offers, because again, is anything that you can think of where people go online to do research on. So as we already talked about, if they're researching debt consolidation, perhaps a home loan, perhaps they're looking for a car loan, or even perhaps insurance rates, or again, if they're researching anything that's health related, because again, is Dr. Oz is really a CPA marketer's best friend, because if you think about it, what he's doing is he's creating demand for health related products, because he's on that show every single day with a huge audience of people. And while he's on the show, as of course right afterwards, people are running right to their computer and they're typing in the latest thing that he mentioned. And a lot of these products actually become famous all because of Dr. Oz, like for instance the Resveratrol, or your acai berry, or the green coffee extract. People never even heard of these things before Dr. Oz came about. He'll get on there and promote African mango, but this guy, he constantly has to be promoting these things, because otherwise he's going to run out of content for his show, and it's going to take the show off the air, and because people are going to stop watching, they're going to get bored. So he's always got to be out there promoting the latest and greatest thing so that he can line his own pockets by making tons of money off of his show, as he does. But if you look at Market Health and just look at some of the offers and the payouts, they're really huge. For instance, you can see the 5-HTP Max. That's for weight loss products. And I got to tell you, weight loss products is some of your best stuff you can promote. You're getting paid $45 on each of those. And if you just go down the list, you can pretty much pick out whatever Dr. Oz says. And also, you can put offers together that are related to whatever you're wanting to promote through, for instance, our traffic related ideas that we're going to be showing you, for instance, in creating YouTube videos and things such as that. So if you wanted to do, for instance, a video on how to whiten your teeth, you could promote this offer right here, the Bella Labs Teeth Whitening, and this gives you a little synopsis of what the landing page looks like. And again, remember, as I said before, you always want to get an idea of what the landing page looks like before you promote something, but again, you can look at this offer here, pays you $40 for every one they convert on. So, there's, and also keep in mind that people like to promote things that are embarrassing too. So, if you can promote things online, and they like to research things that are embarrassing. So if you could promote something, for instance, like wart removal cream, things such as that, you can make great money. And the thing about it is that you don't have to handle, that's what I love with regards to CPA, any customer support or any type of complaints or anything like that. All you do is just keep promoting, and you just keep getting paid. So now in the next module, what we're going to do is we're going to go over some of the newest ways that we found out how to get accepted into the CPA networks, because we've had a lot of our students saying that they were getting a hard time getting accepted into these, and we've come across what we think is working best. So join us in the next module where you're going to find a lot of these ideas.